G'day, I'm Griggs, Managing Director of JG Earthworx out here in Braidwood. We do everything from rural work to civil, roadworks, anything from there to little landscaping jobs. I've been in the business about 6 years for myself, and then previously before that, probably 10 years in the industry. I grew up around machines, and Dad's always had trucks and family's always had machines, been around it. Riding motorbikes and stuff, always drove bobcats and did bits and pieces in them, and then from there sort of left school, did a bit of work with family and stuff, and then other companies around here, quarrying work, that sort of stuff. And then I just sort of eventually took the leap to go out on my own, and then the rest is history. I guess just every kid grows up. You'd be lying if you said when you're a kid you don't want a cat machine. Every little kid wants to play with a cat toy and everything, so I've always loved cats. I know my other family members have always had cat machines and stuff like that. So just, yeah, when the time come to look for my first machine, I wasn't set on a cat, but I was leaning towards it. And then once I got the cat machine, I just snowballed from there, and I've continued to buy cat. Currently we have about half a dozen cat machines. We've got this D7 behind us, a D6 dozer. My first machine was a 320D model, and I've still got it today. 314E, next gen 20. And just, yeah, the first machine was the D model, and from there just, a lot of things with cat, but one big thing was like the support with mechanics and that sort of thing. One of my good mates is actually a mechanic for WesTrac, so he helps out a lot, and if he doesn't, I'd give him a bit of grief. So there's that, and then just dealing with the salesmen and everyone there. They've been really easy to deal with. They've got good parts. When you need something there, there's little to no downtime most of the time, and yeah, I just find them as good machines. Touch wood, I haven't had a big breakdown yet, so we're always on the job, not let down. My relationship with Dan has been really good. He's a top bloke. As a salesman, he's the type I can still stir up and we get on like mates. He works on me pretty hard to try and sell me machines, and I'm sure he'll sell me quite a few over the years. Yeah, really good bloke. If I need anything, I can give him a buzz anytime, flick him a message, he'll get back to me. So yeah, no, he's really good and there to help me out when I need to. Yeah, so our latest purchase has been the 320 Next Gen excavator. The driving forces behind that, it's just all the technology. In this day and age, with having its payload scales and height and slew limiters, automatics in the GPS, everything in it, just the chain of responsibility these days, and to keep things safe, we just needed to, stay ahead of the times and try and keep up, otherwise you get left behind. So that really pushed us to try and get that to set us up for the future. G'day, I'm Nathan, and I've been working with JG Earthworx for the past 4 years. And my daily drive is the 320 Cat. I love sitting in that thing every day. It's just the nicest machine I've ever driven. So my first impression of the machine was, as soon as I sat in the cab, heaps of room, like blind spots and stuff have all sort of disappeared out that right-hand side. Super quick on the sticks, and just all the tech and the functions at your fingertips. In terms of tech, payload scales are awesome. Use them all the time. Automatics, that's a really cool feature to have. Everything from, depth limiters, height limiters, slew limiters. Safety's a massive thing in this thing. The machine can do whatever you set it to. Yeah, I just love everything about it.
I'm Daniel Neal. I'm the sales rep for WesTrac Caterpillar. I look after the ACT and Southeastern New South Wales region. I was previously a sales rep with WesTrac in the Sydney region. I've since taken on this role down here in the ACT and far south coast to expand my knowledge of the product, and now I'm able to sell from 1 tonne through to 90 tonnes, so that's pretty exciting stuff. To sell the Caterpillar Next Gen product is a real privilege. I think to have all of the technology integrated into the machine out of the factory, it's a cost saving for our customers. The fuel efficiency is improved out of sight, as well as a few safety features like the 360-degree cameras, the payload, as Joel mentioned, and the e-fence. It is a game changer for the industry, and there's a new standard. It's good that Caterpillar's leading the way.